back to the channel. So I got Abby with me again.
Hey guys.
And she's driving me around again, which is awesome. And we're headed over to check out the USS Alabama battleship it's right outside of Mobile, Alabama, on the bay there. And I've never been there before, so I'm really excited about this. There's a lot to see there that I hear that there's supposed to be a submarine there. There's a hangar with some aircraft. Somebody says there's an SR-71 there, which I think is pretty cool. So hopefully I get to see it. And we'll go in the battleship and check it out and see what they got to offer. And hopefully get to go in the machine shop. That's one of the big things that I'm hoping for, is to check out the machine shop inside the battleship there. I don't know why you're panning up there. I must have been hitting the switch, so sorry about that. So anyway, I'm going to try to do the same as before and try to get a couple of cool shots along the way, driving shots of the scenery and what's out here, and hopefully we'll have a good video. So we'll be there shortly. All right, so first up is priorities. Break fast at Waffle House. So we just had a really nice breakfast, and we're headed there to the Battleship Park is what it's called. We're going to be taking Highway 90, the causeway that goes across Mobile Bay. You can also take the interstate I-10, but the causeway is a more scenic route. And there's a lot of really cool restaurants out here. I haven't been to any of them. Abby's been to several of them, and she suggested for lunch we go to one called Bluegill, and it's supposed to be a pretty famous place to have lunch. And I believe she says they're famous for their flame grilled oysters. Is that right? Correct. Yeah, she was showing it to me on the website. It looks pretty good. So we're going to be heading across the causeway, and it should be some good scenery shots. So I'll get a few along the way to show the ride out there. And then after we get through with the park, we're going to come have lunch at the Bluegill. So here we are. We're just now getting to it. So that tall building you see in the distance there, that's in downtown Mobile. And Abby told me that is the tallest building in the state of Alabama. Fun fact, I did not know. We're coming up on Interstate 10. It's pretty cool how the causeway and the interstate actually cross each other right here. 10 Mobile. And ahead there, directly ahead, you can see the battleship. We're headed straight to it. This must be a memorial. Vickery's Bridge. Maybe we'll come and check that out. There's a Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Open this window up. I'm sure there's going to be some plane enthusiasts out here that's going to recognize this stuff. That must be the submarine there. Six-pounder saluting gun. But I'm just pointing this out right here. It says that this is not a tax-supported project. This has been made possible by the voluntary contributions, primarily from the people of Alabama, but from all over the great nation. Pretty cool. All right, there it is. So cool. Look at that prop. Good shot of Mobile Bay. Some of the shipyards over that way. Check out the machine guns. $320 rounds per minute. What you think about that, John? Think you can handle one of those? There you go. All right, we're getting ready to go inside and check it out. First thing that I noticed coming in as soon as you walk in is the smell. It smells like, to me it smells like a machine shop, you know, a metal shop. It has a petroleum smell to it, like oil and metal, so that's pretty cool. We're going to try to find the tour that has to do with the metal shops and that kind of stuff first, which is the green tour. So we're going to head this way. Exhibit workshops. Denied. Coming down the first flight of stairs, we found the carpenter shop. They even slept in there too. This way to the ship fitter shop. Also the butcher shop's this way too, so I'll take that as well. Here's one of the metal shops. I'm seeing some machines and tools in there. Some wrenches. Pretty neat. There's a yoke vise over there. There's a big oil can. Come-alongs. What was that? The vegetable preparation room. There's the butcher shop. All right, let's see what's for dinner today. Oh, I don't know what that is. To me, that looks like fried fish, grits, some breads, desserts, and some fruit. If you find yourself getting in a fight with somebody, this is where they put you. I bet you AVE probably spent a little time up in this room, wouldn't you? All right, I found this map that shows the yellow, red, and green. All right, red tour. Machine shop number 4 is right there. So it looks like we might be able to see it, but we may not be able to actually go into the machine shop. All right, I think we found the machine shop. Oh yeah. Machine shop. Let's see what we got in here. I believe we have a Lodge and Shipley lathe right there. What is that one over there? A South Bend. Look at the planer. That's an old planer right there. It's a small planer, but that's awesome. That's the kind of planer that I'd love to have. What else we got? There's a radial arm drill press back there. I see in the back wall there's a great big pedestal grinder. Looks like probably either a 12 or 14 inch pedestal grinder. Wow, that's cool. And check out the beams. They got the look out here in the hallway, they got the I-beams where you can actually pick up a piece of material and bring it all the way around with the chain fall over there. So you can pick up heavy parts to bring in here. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Let me see if we can go down a little further and get another shot of the other end.
That's still the
All right, so we've got another small machine shop right here. There's a small lathe back there. I don't know if that's a South Bend or an Atlas. And then there's a horizontal mill right here. It's a single overarm horizontal mill. And look right on top of the milling machine table. That looks like one of those like Greenfield tap and die sets that still got the tap wrench still sitting in it. And you can see underneath it is going to be like the taps. I think they've been in here doing some painting. They got a paint can right here, and I see paint. Yeah, I can tell they've been in there doing some maintenance. There's another pedestal grinder right there. What's over there? There's another machine back there, but I can't tell what it is. Lathe and tool shop. All right, so the machine shop was just over there, the main machine shop. Let's see if we got anything else. No, I think that's it. But you know, something that I find interesting is that, so we have our machine shops right in this area, and then you come just across the hall. Look, the bakery is where they make bread. What is it? Yeah, the bakery. There it is. That's cool. I believe this would have been like a tool crib. I'm seeing a lot of big wrenches. There's some stuff for dies, you know, taps and dies. Hardware, look, bolts and nuts. Okay, blacksmith, pipe, and coppersmith shop. Check out that anvil in there. There's a slip roll for rolling steel right there. They got an acorn table in the center that's used for welding, with a welding hood above it for the exhaust the fumes. Got a nice big anvil over there, and some workbenches. That looks like there's a Pexto punch for punching holes. That is cool. So there's probably some welders in there somewhere, or there was some welders in there. I don't see one in the shot here. So I think I would have enjoyed working in the machine shop here, because you come right outside the machine shop, bam, you're in the mess hall. Look guys, time for breakfast. Soda fountain. Didn't expect to see that. We found us the cigarette shack. Hey, you can get you a pack of Lucky Strikes, a Butterfinger, some Cracker Jacks. Here's where you come to get paid. Says everybody likes payday, right? Yes, we do. Check out the safes. So coming down this hallway here, we notice that there's some rooms, individual rooms for some certain people of the ship. So like this one right here is for the ship's carpenter. There's a few lucky individuals that got their own room. This one, which you can't see in there, says machinist. And then here's another one that says chief machinist right there. This is where they kept the deep sea diving suit. I'd like to get in that one. The bonus though, you received extra pay for any dives you made. Yeah, the Navy ships, they didn't cater too much to the big folk like me. They were made for the little guys. Going down this spiral staircase into the main cabin of the 16-inch guns. We made it down that little tiny flight of stairs, and we're now at the engine room. 440 volt generators. I was trying to get a little bit of info for the generators down here, so here we go. These are Westinghouse steam turbine built for the Bureau of Engineering, the U.S. Navy. High pressure steam turbine. And there's a couple of those down here. There's a few of them. So here's one, and then we got one over here, and then there's a couple more on the other side that are I think electric generators on the other side. Alright, so all the Seagal fans, you probably remember Under Siege, right? This is where they filmed it. And some other highlights of their Hollywood unsolved mysteries. Look how nice the captain had it. Look at all that fancy china in there. Plush leather. And then this is his room. Alright, we made it back out to the deck, and I'm not sure what else there is to see. We're just kind of walking and looking as we go. There's 3 different levels to explore. We just made it outside, and man, is it a beautiful day. I tell you what, we were only in that deck or inside the ship anyway, for maybe an hour or so, and it feels nice to be outside already. Here's a nice shot of the whole park. So I'd like to go over there. They got the aircraft pavilion there, and then maybe later on we can go out there and do some exploring out there. And then we got some tanks over here. We got to check out the tanks. There's a pretty shot of Mobile Bay. This is looking east. That's actually south that way towards the Gulf of Mexico. So that's looking east towards Pensacola, is that direction. That's Interstate 10 and the causeway where we came in on. So you got the Battle Bridge. Heavily armored. Look how thick that door is right there. 12 inches thick. And welds. And a little peephole right there you can look through. You can pause that if you want to read that. I ain't gonna crawl up in this hole, so I'm just gonna reach in here. Look at the little sights looking out. That's pretty cool. So I think we found the highest level that we can get to. I'm not sure yet, but I think this is it. The 08 level. We got the little map here, but pretty high up, and it's some awesome viewing from up here. Even just, you know, just looking out. Really cool being able to see Mobile like this, and you can see all the the ship industry over there. Getting a little crowded up there. There's quite a few people out here today sightseeing, just like we are. So we'll see if we can walk around to the other side, get another shot over here. It's just not too often that you get to take a shot like this. And we get the nice 40s tunes in the background going too. So I think we've about seen all that we're going to see of the ship anyway. We made our way back down to the main deck right here, and I'm going to get you a shot right here of the main guns of the ship. It's a pretty cool shot. But from here, we're going to go out and we're going to check out the aircraft hangar. So I just wanted you to see this shot right here of those guns. Those are just awesome. And we'll get one more shot here, looking up at all the guns. All right, so let's go over to the hangar because I hear there's a SR-71 over there.